It's kind of, you know, just to begin, it's kind of interesting to be here. Growing up in Toronto, I was going to go through a list of, just kind of give you a brief chronological order of doing what I've done. And it's funny, I didn't tie the two in together for whatever reason, but as I began my in instruction and taking lessons was where I obviously the seed was planted. Two of my favorite books were The Inside Moves the Outside, and The Art and Zen of Teaching Golf by Mike Hebron. So it's nice to see that he's one of the award winners. I felt when I was taking lessons as a kid, I was a big why kid. Like always why. And when I first found Mike's stuff, I looked at it and he was talking about how people learn in different aspects of kinetics and physiology, and so it's an honor to speak here in front of the Met section, and obviously Mike Hebron, and I'd like to thank Nike Golf, who've supported me for going on 4 years now. So I talk to everyone. I mean, if you came out and listened to me and you knew what Mike Hebron's stuff was, and you heard me talk about learning, you'd be like, oh, I took that from Mike Hebron. Well, of course, why wouldn't I? I'm not going to figure it out on my own. What's really original? But the interesting aspect, and that leads me into the next aspect of what I find is very important, what I work on a lot with my players, because like I said, so many of these guys that I coach are already 95% physically developed in the way that they will. They have to embrace that they're going to make mistakes and recognize that that is the true platform for learning, is by screwing up. I question everything, so that's why I had so much interest in what Mike Hebron was saying, because no one was saying that. And I knew that if no one's saying it, then it's got to be somewhat right, because it's a different way of thinking. It's looking outside the box more.
I was asked to give a very short insights into maybe some of the things that educational-wise you should consider. The Talent Code by Coyle, Attention and Motor Skill Learning by Gabriel Wolf, a book called Play by Dr. Brown, a book called The Brain Rules. There is a journal that comes out 6 times a year, Sports Science and Coaching, that I've taken for maybe 10 years. And one of the big things to keep in mind is you can't film what makes a golf swing work. It's an internal process. PGA should stand for Pleasurable Game for All. I've gone from being a teaching fixing coach to a learning developing coach who was not reacting to poor outcomes, but who was sharing with people what should be accomplished. I was at a lecture yesterday at Stony Brook University that talked about the importance of failure. The Harvard Business Review, this month's issue, is completely about failure. FAIL stands for Finding Access into Learning. The unwanted outcome is 4 times more powerful than the putt we make. Thanks again, and it's been a wonderful pleasure for all these years to know everybody here, and let's have a great summer.